Hi everybody, I'm here to share a project that I just finished. This is a recipe box altered. I got this idea from Heather at Green Scrapping Machine here on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description to her channel. You can see the ones that she did. She got the tutorial from Momo's blog, or not Momo's blog, Momo's YouTube channel. And she does a video on how to cover these. So she gives you all the dimensions of the paper and shows you exactly how to cover it, and it's super easy. So I'll put her link in the description also so you can go straight to that video. So this is the one that I did. A lot of you might know that I am completely in love with Tinkerbell. So most of my scrap room is done in Tinkerbell. So I started tinking everything. I did my Cricut, I did my Texture Boutique, I did my ATG. So I thought, why not do a Tinkerbell box to put my embossing folders in? And that's what Heather made these for, is to store embossing folders. Now I will say that they do not fit. These Sizzix ones are slightly wider, so sideways they're slightly taller than the Cuddlebugs, so these do not fit in this size recipe box. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna get a taller recipe box if I can, and that way I can put them all in there, because I only have 2 Sizzix, but you know, if I get more, then I can't put them in this box, so I might have to find a different kind of box. But for now, I think I have about 6 Cuddlebug ones and then some of the border ones. So this is the outside of my box, and I just used some Tinkerbell paper that I had left over from a project, and I put this sticker right here on the front and then these little embellishments here, and then I just wrapped the bow all the way around, or the ribbon, and then tied a bow and put a little green bling in the center of it. So that's the front, and the paper just goes all the way around. And this box was black and white. It was black and white striped all the way along the front, and then the inside had it was white with black polka dots, like you can see in the lid right there. And so that didn't really match this paper, so I actually took a strip here and I folded it over on the inside, because this did not match. This was one of the only boxes that they had, otherwise they had red or blue, and that wasn't going to work. So you can still kind of see the stripes right here, but I don't care about that part really. So what I did, these are all my Cuddlebug embossing folders, and what I did was I just took a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 cardstock, and I ran it through the folder, and then I just wrote on the back that it's a Cuddlebug and this is the birds and swirls. So I can actually just take this piece out and actually see what the embossing looks like, and then I just have the folder right behind it. So then I have the snowflakes, the spots and dots, the script, the tiny bubbles, and the divine swirls. And then this is the flowers and the dots from the Sizzix. I just keep these in here. And then I have 2 sets of the little border strips. So I put them in this baggie, and I had ran 1 sheet of 5.5 by 4.25, and I just put the folders, I just lined up the folders on this 1 sheet and ran that through so I can see what each strip looks like. So that's what I did for those. Fits perfect in a little sandwich bag. So that is my completed altered recipe box for my embossing folders, and there's still room for lots more in there actually. So I will put their links in the description, you guys can go see. And then another thing I wanted to share, I have pictures on my blog, but I thought I would show them on here on YouTube also, is these little sets that I made, these post-it note holders and matching pens. And I can't remember who I got this tutorial from. It was so long ago, and I just remember writing it down. And then I've created several of these and given them away as gifts. But this is the first time I've taken pictures or videotaped it. So you just get these 3.5 by 5 inch frames. These are just acrylic frames from Walmart, and I think they're about 80 cents a piece. I think, yeah. And it's supposed to stand up like this, just as a frame. But obviously that's not how I'm using it. So this is what I did to mine. And the tutorial I saw had the sheet inside that could come out as the main paper design for the front. But I didn't like the plastic look of that. So my back piece is the only piece that really comes out. And I guess you could tape this down. But I inked around this in some pink ink. And then my front piece, and I rounded all these corners with my corner rounder. And I adhered this to the top instead of slipping it inside because I think it looks better. So this is inked all the way around in pink. And this little pad, this post-it note pad, came from the dollar bin over at Target. And then this bow came from the dollar section also. They have a Valentine collection of some scrapbooking stuff. And so I got, I think it was 4 or 5 different types of ribbon. And so I tied this in a bow, and then I had some brads that had little gems in the center, so I took a pink one and I put it around and then squished it together on the back, and then just that's down with a glue dot, and it's really not moving anywhere. I love glue dots, they're so strong. So this post-it note actually comes out, so you can change it once the post-it notes run out. You can replace it. So as you can see on the back, you can see the slit better there. So this one's very versatile as far as replacing your post-it note pad. And then it just slips right on there like that. And then this just slips right here in the back. So you can see that this fits in there. Now, I guess if you have just a regular square post-it note, it may fit because I only used ATG tape from like here down. But if not, all you gotta do is cut the last couple pages slightly at an angle, and it'll slip right in there. So I'm gonna make sure that I tell the teachers that, because I don't think they're always gonna have a heart one to put in here. So then that covers the back, and then you can't see the back of the post-it note pad. So that's one. And then here's the pen I made to go with it. And this is the Pentel RSVP pens. You can get these at Walmart. They're about 97 cents a piece. Or you can get a pack of 5 or 6 for $1 something, I think it was. I bought these over the summer. And then to get the paper in here, you have to use fairly thin paper. It can't be thick cardstock. I've tried that, and it's really hard to roll. But all you do is you cut a strip that's 3.5 inches by 1 inch, and then you just roll it around this little ink stick right here, and then you just push it in there and twist up the bottom. So you can change these out because it opens, so these are pretty versatile. And I like these ones because I like the way that they write, so I just buy these ones. I think there's a couple other ones that the bottoms come off of, but I like these ones, so these are the ones I use. And then I made the Valentine card to match. And it's the paper and the sticker and the ribbon from this is also from the Valentine collection in the dollar bin at Target. So I just had white cardstock, and I inked all the way around both sides with some pink ink. And then I inked the paper, and I inked the white part of this heart. So this sticker, I just backed it on some cardstock and cut it out and put it up on pop dots. I don't know if you can see the pop dots in there. And then I just put a little teeny bling. They have these sets of bling over at Michael's right now in their dollar bin. It comes with all kinds of different sizes, so I just took a teeny tiny one, put it right in the A. And then this heart I cut out on the Doodle Charms cartridge, and I believe this was 2.5 or 3 inches. I cannot remember. So I did the scalloped part in like this magenta colored paper, and then I just did the white for the middle, and I inked the edges of that and put it in the pink, and then I put that up on the pop dots also. And then I tied this piece of ribbon down here. Well, I didn't tie it. I used the cheater method for the strip, and then I just took a small piece and slipped it in there and tied a knot. I'm not very good at wrapping it around and tying knots. They don't turn out that great. So this was easy. So that's the card that goes with that one. And then this is the other one I did, which is just done in the darker pinks. And then this ribbon is red with 2 different kinds of pink, and then it has a red bling in the center. So same idea, just different papers, opposite of the other one. And then this pen has the hearts for that paper to match it. And then this is the card for that one. So same idea, just different colors. And I did the same. I did the cheater method and then just tied this little piece on the front. So these are going to be gifts from my boys, Caleb and Ty, for their elementary school teachers for Valentine's Day. And that's all I have today. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.